Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Hare Krishna, all you lovely devotees, welcome back to yet another episode of Grow Through Gita. So we are in this very interesting section where Krishna is talking about the art of mind control. And now in today's shloka, that is 7th shloka of chapter 6, Dhyana Yoga of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is going to let us know what are the characteristics of a man or a woman for that matter who has controlled their mind, who has conquered their mind. Jitatmana prashantasya paramatma samahitaha shitoshna sukha dukkeshu tata manapamanayo. Oh, so beautiful. So what is the benefit of conquering our mind? How do we know that we have conquered, or for that matter that somebody else has conquered their mind? It's based on their behavior. How do they act? Jitatmana prashantasya. Anybody jita atmanaha who has conquered their mind is prashanta, always peaceful. They are not agitated. They are not easily irritable. They can retain their cool and calm composure. But on the contrary, when the mind is not controlled, at the drop of a hat, the person can lose their composure. They can be very irksome. So clear cut, conquered mind, unconquered mind. So very first characteristic Krishna is saying what? Prashantasya is peaceful person, not prone to agitation. And the next thing, Paramatma Samahitaha. It's as though that this person has already reached the Paramatma realization stage. The super soul is reached. Because usually to conquer the mind means the false ego needs to be subdued. Because in one sense, actually, mind is not the real culprit. It's the false ego that's the real culprit. The false ego is like this, the higher level boss who is hardly visible but gives these one-line statements that kind of drives everybody underneath him. Like this mafia gangster leader, this false ego will say, I am the enjoyer, I am the body, I am the controller, I am the proprietor. Then everybody else underneath, the intelligence becomes a lusty intelligence. Oh yeah, so I am the enjoyer, so now I have to make all these elaborate plans to enjoy my senses. So intelligence is lusty. How can I enjoy this person? How can I exploit this situation? How can I do this? How can I do that? And the mind also. Now the mind also thinks all the thoughts to enable these slogans. I am the enjoyer. I am the proprietor. I am the controller. But anybody who has conquered the mind, means subdued the false ego, then you are closer to your real ego. False ego is subdued. The real ego is thriving. That means you know that I am the soul. So you're closer to the super soul, who is sitting right next to the soul. And then, interestingly, Krishna also says 3 different dualities he will be same. Shita, Ushna. Cold, heat. Now, point to be noted, this duality, Shita, Ushna, is pertaining to the gross body, physical body. Next is Sukha, Dukkha. Happiness and distress. This is also a duality, but this is at the mental state. Happiness and distress is mind related. How the mind perceives. And the next, Mana, Apamana. Respect and disrespect. Honor, dishonor. This is also duality. Now this is at the false ego stage. And Krishna is saying, anybody who has conquered the mind, Whether the duality is at the body level, that is physical body level, whether it is at the mental level, or whether it is at the egoistical level, he is not perturbed by any of the dualities. Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkha, Mana, Apamana, he reacts in a same way. He does not get agitated. He's very tolerant towards all kinds of disturbances, whether it's at the physical body level, mental level, or ego level. Very, very instructive. So some people may be very tolerant at the physical level pain, but maybe they are very mentally agitated. In happiness, they are too elevated. They will be jumping up and down with joy. And when there is some little distress, they can't take it. They're like down, dumped in the valleys. And for some people at the ego level, how dare you disrespected me? It's hard to let go. Because the wound is not visible on the physical body, the wound is there deeper inside. So the wounds are not just physical wounds. So Krishna is telling, but anybody who has conquered the mind, all three levels they are able to retain their equanimity. Very, very interesting shloka. Krishna's instructions are worth noting and memorizing and living up to them. These should become our standards that we strive to achieve. Okay, so this is what Krishna has said in shloka number 7, the characteristics of a person who has conquered his or her mind. So coming up next in the 8th shloka, there are going to be some more symptoms of this person that Krishna is going to describe. What are they? We will see very soon. Until then, take care. Hare Krishna.